Alright, let's do this. I don't know what I'm doing right now, but we're doing this. Okay. Alright. So, today is my 10th year anniversary here on YouTube. I don't make a big deal about it, only because it took me 7 years to start streaming. Me 7 years to start streaming, so I really count the 31st of January but the reason that I'm bringing up the anniversary is because it still affects my overall channel. They actually I thought it was kind of funny because it's 7 years of nothing. It really is. Like, I didn't even watch YouTube. I didn't even watch YouTube videos when I created this account. It was literally 7 years of nothing. In the 7 years, YouTube accumulated zero data, and it has actually put that up against what I've been doing for the past now almost, well, here I am going to say 4 years, for 3 years. It's not quite a half a year. Yeah. What do we call it? 3 years, 4 months that I've been a streamer. Dude, 3 years, 4 months I've been a streamer. When I created this channel, which I was told was had to be separated, had to be separate from my it mostly fell apart because people were expecting to get paid right away, and nobody was. They thought this was going to be They thought that YouTube channel was going to be an instant success, and getting all the production and everything like that. I mean, I didn't even create this channel until we were like deep into it. This channel just sat. It sat forever. When I actually started streaming, YouTube thought I was hacked. And he gave me the this account is blah blah blah, beyond kind of beyond its expiration date. And the truth of the matter is what I should have done was I should have just deleted this channel and started a new channel, January 31st. That's why I really don't even celebrate it. Talking about lately, like how I got here and what my philosophization is. But I did do a post on Blue Sky. Blue Sky, kind of like set everything that I've been talking about for the past couple days in motion. And I have always considered myself one of the more intelligent people in the room. I've always considered myself kind of like this maverick, crazy man. And the truth of the matter is that if I was as smart as I thought I was, one, I probably would never even done this. I probably wouldn't be streaming right now. One of the things that I posted in was about the fact that my father used to tell his colleagues, his friends, even my teachers, things about how he always thought really big things for me. It was probably one of the reasons why I kind of put that burden onto myself. I kind of always got a big ego about it, and I actually did think I was intelligent. Smart is what I actually wrote. I used to think I was smart. And in reality, I'm not smart. I've never been smart. I've not been smart with the people that I've dated over the years. I've not been smart with the choices that I've made. I've not been smart with anything else. When I tell you idea to bully the bullies. I didn't even think that what I would become was a bully myself. I didn't even consider that because I was on the side of right. It's taken me many years, and even though it was very short-lived, the bully of the bullies, I believe, and some people, especially people who hate me, will disagree probably immensely that I have not paid my dues. Fix the damage that I caused. And I judged that based on the damage that they've caused me. I have gone above and beyond in my mind. Repair that was needed for the people that I've harmed. And they don't deserve any more. People that have harmed me from when I had that, epiphany and that revelation and everything like that. There has been many people that have, trespassed against me, like the freaking stupid Catholic prayer. Forgive those who trespassed against us. I work on forgiveness. But I'm not stupid. I'm not smart, but I'm definitely not stupid. I'm not going to entertain and keep myself in harm's way. My own mental and health and everything like that, to satisfy somebody else's freaking bullying. And it really, the reason I keep bringing this up because I had a vision when I was younger, when I was in high school, of who I was. And I was that person, just so you know. I have never not been me. I have never pretended to be somebody else. I have never encompassed anything more than me. It's probably one of the reasons why I would never, it's the reason why my professor in college, when I did theater appreciation, said that, you're going to probably be a really great director. You're going to probably be a really great writer. You're going to go on to do all these great things. Hell, you'll probably, your artistic talent is beyond measure. Don't act. Plain and simple. Because my acting, as it was, best that I can, and I can hold an impersonation. But I really can't become somebody else. And me pretending to be somebody else when acting. And I think that I lift the illusion. The suspension of disbelief. I throw that out the window, and nobody can disbelieve that this isn't a movie and it isn't being made. And it was one of the reasons why I was relegated for video purposes to being behind the scenes. I'm okay with that. It took me a while. It took me a while to come to terms with it. But I'm all right with it. I made my peace with it. It doesn't change the fact that I don't do it. It doesn't change the fact that I don't try to put my own spin on it and try to make it happen. Now, it's like my singing. There are some songs that I think that are almost impossible to listen to. And I hope it's not like that for you. Some people say it's not, and I take them at their word, but for me, they're like impossible to listen to because they're so bad. But on the flip side of that, there are some songs that I sang, and I think that I knocked it out of the park. And I did it really, really well. One of my favorites is Offline. If you guys can believe that. If I Was an Orc is another one of my favorites that I think I really did a good job making it happen. And there are others. Even my most popular Iron Mouse parody of Black Sabbath's Iron Man, I think that I did a really good job of that. It is the most popular of my loud noises, so I think I like to believe that there's a reason for that. But they're not all hits, and I presented them raw, and I did that on purpose. If I was going to clean it up, out of the nearly 200 songs that I got, and including the ones that I've sang without music, I probably would end up with an album full, probably about 20 songs. But I definitely like that because I'm no longer the judge of the songs. Like I said, some people say that they like some of the songs that I'm really like, and if they hear something that I'm not hearing, and I've already gone over my biases of my voice and why I don't like it and everything like that, and I tried my best. It's there. It's, the attempt is there. So I mean, it is what it is. I am me, and my attempt in showing you me, flaws and all, I no problem with it. Like, I am not a singer. I don't pretend to be a singer. When I started, I thought that was like a really good avenue to explore my creative place to write parody songs. And I was working with a couple people. We were going to write original songs. Those fell apart too. And that's after I started streaming. I'm just kind of like making my way. So not smart, clever. I'm very clever. And I think another one of my strengths, which also makes me pretend to be smart, is that I'm curious. Though I don't know it, I would love to learn it. And it is my nature to be helpful. Which is probably why my dad said that I would probably cure cancer sometime. Save the world. But if I have the impact on somebody's life and I make their life better, that's a win. That's success. It is. on Blue Sky because that's where I want to be doing things. I just at the point where very happy with Twitch. Even if Twitch wasn't, in my opinion, falling apart and going away, and at any time Elon Musk can shut it down, which he could. It's losing him more money than it is to operate it. I'm not going to shed any tears over if Twitch goes away tomorrow. I'm not shedding any tears. I've already made my goal. Yeah, I've been with Twitch pretty much since the beginning. I watched it evolve from basically a fan type of thing, and where we could actually get and coordinate and send quick messages to friends, to where we got our news, because print, literally watching print media fail. It's kind of a weird conundrum in watching that. I have been hoping beyond all hope, that I could have what I had with Blue Sky, what I had with Twitter when I began. And I'm posting these videos up there just to try to get people interested. And I posted the I'm not smart comment. And Blue Sky really isn't there yet. And I think it's what saddens me. It saddens me that I feel like I have to be that extreme person, a cockier, unflawed person that I'm not. Because if I'm a regular Joe Schmo, who cares? Who's gonna watch it? You know, it's like every time I lose a follower, I know I kind of like joke in myself and saying like going, I think probably about half the subscribers here on YouTube are probably bots. But it's still kind of like it's kind of cool to have 170 and then to drop down to 168. Just kind of like I just go like, oh, I think it's meant to humble me. And guess what? I'm not a humble person, so I definitely see a difference between gratitude, being grateful for the people who do show up, and being humble. Humble just seems like it's negative to me. And I just don't, let me have my ego. Let me be the master of my domain. I don't need to be humbled. You don't need to be humbled. Humble people don't take risk. Humble people want things to stay the same and fight tooth and nail to keep the status quo. And just so you know, the status quo is pretty shit. And status quo is pretty shit. So I was gonna make a joke about that, like the people that would not would unsubscribe to me would never be a person that watches my video all the way through. And the only reason for that is because there's probably one or two people, and I almost know who they are. I can almost tell you exactly who it is that freaking either accidentally walks into my stream or is somebody who has been subscribed to me for years. Because look at the number of views, and then you have to think, even if there's 15 views, even if there's 20 views, the average viewing time is 8 seconds. 8 seconds. I get lucky every now and again. There's a few morning commutes that have like 3 or 4 freaking views, and I have 20 minutes average. Wow. All it takes is one person to watch the 50-minute video or the 40-minute video, which is what this is going to be. One person out of the 3 to watch it for the full till the end, and the average view could be 10 minutes, 20 minutes. I always laugh that my most watched videos, the most viewed videos, the ones that are into the hundreds. I think I broke 200 on a few of them. So let's say there's 200 views. almost every single one of those, including the loud noises, barely reach one full view. Barely reach. The percentage is like 0.01% of view. You know, it's, you know, they average 8 seconds. I have, you know, I have a 72-hour video, and yeah, I don't expect anybody to watch 72 hours of the same thing over and over again. I have a 72-hour video of my mouse pad that every now and again my hand moves. And out of that 72 hours, 96 hours. Out of the 96 hours that video runs, you can watch it, and out of 96 hours of that video, it doesn't have that many views on it anyway, but out of all of the views that it has, it is, I'm almost positive it is 3-second average. And I think it has like 15 views. So out of the 96 hours, only 3 seconds has been, on average, has been viewed. So less than a minute. I'll give it a minute. A minute of 96 hours. If you are one of the very few people that has watched this video all the way to this point, this is the reason why I ask you to put cool beans in the comments below. If you have watched another video and you've only watched half of this video, you can put cool beans and you'll mess me up, because I'll think that one person watched all the way to the end. But I always put these cool beans in the comments below. On every single one of these, on every single morning commute video, you will find me saying this. And because you are important. You are so important, and I'd love you to be a part of this, and I want to make you a part of this. And we can do this. We can do this. And I can't do it alone. No matter how much I want to, no matter how clever I am, and try to figure it out, because I'm going to be very honest with you. I have tried to figure this out, how to do this by myself, and I found it impossible. And most of the people that I used to collab with don't even stream anymore. Most of the people that I, not all, but most of the people I used to do things with and have, you know, projects with, and almost everybody that I've drawn, we're not connected. And maybe they don't know how to connect with me because they're connected to me either via Twitch or Twitter, and they haven't connected me with me here. And I try to get people connected to that. So thank you for watching. Thank you for doing this. Like I said, you mean everything to me. And I hope whatever you do after this, if it's watch another video, I'd be grateful for that. But live your life. Enjoy yourself. Be yourself. All that stuff. I'm going to try to do the same. And, you know, if I stream, I stream. If I live stream, I stream. That's really what it boils down to, because I've been wanting to live stream and I just haven't, and I have no excuse. Alright, so as always, take care.